LG V30, all the rumors in one place: phone specifications, price, release date, features, specs. When you're in the market for a feature-heavy phone with all of the trimmings, you can usually rely on LG's V series to deliver. Just look at the LG V20 QHD display. Check. Latest edition processor? Check. Dual camera? Check. MicroSD card support? Removable battery? Android's latest platform? Audio chops? The list goes on. What's more impressive is that LG's two prior V-series devices, the V10 and V20, not only delivered on the specs front but also on innovation, bringing an additional ticker display into the mix for unique functionality. Despite their flaws, there's much the Versus got right, which is why we're eagerly anticipating the rumored successor, the LG V30. In this article, we've rounded up all the current LG V30 specs, price, and release date rumors to give you an idea of what you can expect when it launches. LG has announced that it will hold a press conference on Thursday, August 31st, at IFA 2017 in Berlin. The company has sent out save the dates to the press that pretty much confirm that the V30 will be revealed in the capital of Germany. Although it doesn't mention the name of the smartphone, it does contain a not-so-subtle silhouette of a V, and, to top it all off, the invite has a resolution of 2880 by 1440 pixels. If that sounds a little off to you, that's because the V30 will likely come with a 2:1 aspect ratio, just like the G6. You can check out the invite below. In addition to its revealed date, we also have a good idea of when the phablet will be released. An exclusive source has shared an internal document with Android Authority, revealing that the V30 will be available on September 15th in South Korea. The smartphone is then expected to go up for pre-order on September 17th in the US, before going on sale on September 28th. This is actually also the global release date of the handset, which means that it will be launched in a bunch of markets across the globe at the same time, including those in Europe. Unlike its predecessor, the V30 is expected to be available on the old continent. An exclusive internal source has shared some details about the specs of the LG V30 with Android Authority. We can confirm that the upcoming phablet will feature a 6-inch QHD plus OLED full-vision display with rounded corners, as well as HDR10 and Google Daydream support out of the box. So far, we have heard quite a few rumors claiming that the V30 won't have what has become an iconic feature of the V series, a secondary ticker. We can now also confirm these rumors, as the source we spoke to said that LG is dropping the secondary screen in favor of a new floating bar. Read more about this feature in the software section. The screen is also rumored to have an 18:9 aspect ratio, just like the LG G6. This will make the device slightly narrower and a bit taller when compared to other devices with the same screen size. The LG V30 specs are said to also include a Snapdragon 835 processor, which seems pretty likely, 3200 mAh battery, IP68 certification for dust and water resistance, as well as a headphone jack. The phablet is expected to progress from the dedicated quad DAC found in the LG V20 to an all-round upgraded audio experience including a collaboration with B&O. Although it's worth pointing out that this could be for specific markets only, just like with the LG V20 and LG G6. For more on what a quad DAC means for your phone, hit our explainer article at the link. Other things worth mentioning are a military standard protection, 6000 series aluminium with Gorilla Glass 5, as well as a heating and cooling pipe. The V30 will come with wireless charging, a dual rear camera setup, likely two 13MP sensors, and a rear fingerprint scanner. Unlike its predecessor, the V30 will have a glass rear, something which would corroborate the talk of an IP68 rating. In the run-up to the launch, LG revealed that the LG V30 camera would feature an aperture of f/1.6. the largest aperture on any mobile device, as well as an improved lens. The higher aperture means the sensor will be able to collect more light from a scene, which is ideal in low light situations. Keeping up with tradition, the V30 will be a media powerhouse, with a number of new features catering to mobile videographers. LG confirmed in a recent teaser the fact that the V30 will ditch the secondary display ticker that made previous phones in the series stand out. But what about the shortcuts that used to live on the ticker? It looks like the V30 will incorporate a shortcut bar, accessible with a swipe from the side of the screen. This is hardly groundbreaking, but who can say no to more functionality, especially if it's optional? The always-on display on the V30 has also been overhauled, now offering the option to add various tools or an image gallery to the screen. Taking a page from its rival's playbook, LG added facial recognition to the V30, as well as voice-based recognition. Other new features can be found in the camera and gallery apps, with the highlight being Graphy, a collection of filters designed by professional photographs. It's always tricky to talk about the price of announced devices, though ET News has offered one suggestion. Apparently, the LG V30 could set you back 800,000 South Korean won in South Korea, the equivalent of around $699 for the version touting 64 GB of internal space. 32 GB and 128 GB models are also anticipated. ET News doesn't outline the source of the information, however, and even if it were true right now, bear in mind that things could change between now and release time. Straight currency conversions are always a risky business too. For reference, the LG V20 had a RRP of $799. Adding another wrinkle to the story, it looks like the V30 won't be the only device released on August 31st. One credible report suggests we will also see a beefed-up version of the V30 dubbed V30 Plus, featuring more storage and enhanced audio features. The V30 Plus will cost around $875 in South Korea.